Hello. Today I'm gonna rank all the 2024 trends that I either hopped on or just observed. I know it's like barely even the end of the year yet, but things are winding down, so I think it's a good time to reflect. This is just my opinion from a corporate girly who also likes to put on nice outfits but isn't very experimental, but I do know what's trending within the Gen Z girlies. Before I start my spiel, I invite you to like this video, even though I don't know if you like it yet, and subscribe to my channel. Follow my Instagram at Nicole Kimberly Stark, and my TikTok's the same. I like to take photos, and now I'm trying to make some videos. Tap into the 12-year-old Nicole who just loved being a little YouTuber and didn't post anything. This is just an average girl's opinion. Let's get into the ranking. Let me just quickly jump in and delineate what these tiers are, because I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I actually don't know anything about fashion at the end of the day. I just wear clothes, and I feel like everyone else wears clothes, so in theory I'm just as qualified as anyone else. So I'm just gonna ask my neighbor Jim to walk up and take my place instead. D is down. Oh! Down. C? Okay. Okay. B. Bus. A. Slay! S tier is stop it, I need it right now. Stop it, I need it right now. Starting off strong with tabis. I have a love-hate relationship with tabis because I've wanted to get a pair for so long, but they are so expensive. My friend and I went into the Margiela shop in Milan, and we walked in, we were kind of browsing, and the people were staring at us like, I've never felt like a thief before, but like they thought I was gonna thief. Then I found these dupes, yeah, from Woodchuck Sato. I DM'd them, hey, I want to collab, and they actually said yes. Margiela is kind of like appropriated an entire cultural format of footwear, and like I'm eating it up. Like I don't know what else to say. However, they've made it super mainstream, a trend that had people gobsmacked for so long and is still here to stay. Like I'm never not seeing a tabby on my feed every day. And so when I get my dupes, y'all are gonna be so sick of me. Like, the way they've done the heel is like literally a Margiela dupe, but like I'm not mad about it. And if you see this video and then you want to go comment on my post being like, those are fake, those are Margiela. I don't know about you, babes. Those are literally Margiela. So I'm gonna put the tabbies in S tier. I know a lot of you guys hate them. Tabbies, stop it, I need it right now. Another trend, leopard print. And when I was looking up my perfect leopard print photo for this, I saw these bloody Wales Bonner trainers that everyone and their mum was like dying over. And they had them in cow print as well. And like, hey, once again, maybe I'm mad that I just can't afford them. Leopard print I think is pretty hit or miss. Like I do love leopard print myself, but the way that it got like super commodified had me just like, ugh. Felt like brands just did it for the trend. I have those Dated London leopard print trousers. They did the job, but then when like I was about to pretend as if I had them after they were trending. I literally wanted a pair so bad. I literally saw like 20 pictures out on Pinterest, did the whole send link on someone's comments, and I bought them. So I wasn't even a trendsetter in that way. I'm not even gonna pretend. I hopped in that goddamn trend and I loved it. But I feel like there's a certain level where you even have to look at yourself and think like, is this even my style, or do I just want to be trendy? And that was one of those. So I'm gonna put leopard print in B tier. Long story short, I just feel like she's great, but she was done a bit too much. Moving on to fringes. I don't even want to call fringes a trend because unlike leopard print, I've actually been wearing fringes. I've been a bohemian girly. There's this Karen Millen fringe bag in like September, and it was like, oh, so stunning. There's this pair of like wedge fringe boots I found on Vinted, and they're like a size 4, and I've had them saved because obviously no one else is buying them. No one else is a size 4, so we're kind of all stuck in a bit of a stalemate over those boots. Now that I know this is all coming back in full swing, maybe I'm going to try and be ahead of the curve, but I'm going to go ahead and put fringes in S tier, because whenever I wear that Karen Millen bag, I get so many compliments. It fits so much in it. I don't see how you can be anti it. Moving on to fur coats, which I think this is going to be controversial. As someone who likes fur coats, I think this is kind of just associated with my hate for leopard print, but when that mob wife aesthetic came in, everyone was with their fur coats, and then all these brands hopped on and made these dirty ass like polyester faux fur like coats. Worse for the environment than people villainize people buying vintage fur coats, but it's 1 bajillion times worse to make a brand new polyamide faux fur coat. It's not, you can't just say it's vegan. It's vegan. Shop for a new vegan coat collection. It's literally just plastic. I don't know, the trend itself pissed me off, so I'm gonna put it on C tier. Like, I love a vintage fur coat. And you know it's like a good vintage one, but too many others ruined it for me. Next up, are studded bags and belts, aka the gamagwas bag. That is literally like the most, honestly, like I was obsessed with it, and it was very like a staple. And then like everyone, there's a dupe on ASOS, there's a dupe on, I literally can't name anything else, but there's a dupe on ASOS. And even still, like you see it and you know that's the gamagwas bag or the gamagwas dupe. So I love the bag for that, and I love the studded belts. I literally wear this belt so often, too often. It's like all messed up on the inside. So I'm gonna put that in A tier because I'm not sure if it's quite giving like supreme, like you're the best things ever happened to us, but she's good. She can stay. She's chilling at A. Moving on to puffball mini skirts. The beef I have with puffball mini skirts. I loved the like bubble hem long skirt, but when the mini skirts came in, it's literally giving diaper. I'm so sorry. I saw people pull it off and style it well. I know playing with silhouettes is fun, but like play with a good silhouette. I'm gonna put her in damn. And you know what? Send me more examples of like a puffball skirt looking good and I'll shut up. But I've been looking and I couldn't find anything. I apologize. Puffball skirts go into damn. Moving on to micro shorts, which also has people divided. Well, it kind of has Gen Z yes and like 45-year-old women like ah! I know sometimes it looks like underwear. Like this little example of I think Devin Lee Carson wearing it. Yes, they look like tidy whities. I hate wearing a mini skirt because going on the tube and know you're gonna get upskirted, it just like puts me off the whole experience. And like as a thick thigh girly, I feel like the micro shorts thing kind of like leans into like having your legs be like the thing that's happening at the moment. And it's wearing micro shorts has like made me more comfortable wearing skirts and having my legs out as a whole. Even though ironically it's like you have more of your leg out than you would in a skirt. I don't know, I've been feeling like a baddie wearing my micro shorts recently. So I'm gonna put micro shorts in B. I know I just talked a big game about them, but I do feel like there's still some of the micro shorts examples where they're literally just like white pajama shorts. It's bus. Could be more bus, but it is still bus. I've been seeing these leather woven handbags everywhere, and I figured out that they were the Bottega Veneta handbags, and they're gorgeous, but they've been duped so hard. Like the Anthropologie ones are really good, like mid-tier deep. But it's kind of having like the Cartier bracelet effect where like I can't even tell. Maybe it's my untrained eye. Once again, as I said before, I know nothing about fashion. Someone who knows like handbag making or like leather goods really well. I'll probably be screaming at my camera like, who gave this girl a microphone? Amazon gave you a microphone. You should take it up with them. This is what is validating my opinions right now. I'm gonna put this bag in B as well because these bags kind of took over. They're in bus because they're cute. They're really cute. I'm like, it's a shame that they're not as like, hey, as they were before. What can you do? Things get popular. That leads me on to brown suede as an overall trend, which is like somewhat recent. Brown suede is a trend every fall. Same way that like people are like, burgundy's trending again whenever it gets to November. I love getting into a fall aesthetic, so I'm not going to pretend as if brown suede trending for the end of 2024 is somewhat monumental. It's not. But what is trending is that brown suede powder bag. I know I literally would never be able to buy until year 10 in my 10-year plan is to have the finances to buy a Prada bag. And so I'm going to go ahead and put brown suede in A tier for just being a good, reliable trend. Brown suede, come back every fall. That bag, stunning, spacious. There's a little mini version with a longer handle. How can you be mad at her? I'm not mad at her at all. Prada, if you're seeing this, send me that bag. Moving on to what might be, I don't want to say my favorite trend because I've been having a cowhide rug for a while. I saved up a long time. Even let the dog that I was dog sitting shit on my cowhide rug on 3 different occasions. And that still didn't give me the ick on cowhide. So cowhide, especially those cowhide jackets, which Mango had one of and it sold out like all across the UK instantly. Literally S tier. What is S again? Send that to me right now. Cowhide, anything? Send that to me right now. I'm gonna pop her an S tier because like she doesn't deserve to be anywhere else. Moving on to a kind of broader trend, office core or like office siren or whatever. I feel like we're getting a lot of S's right now because she's about to be a send it to me right now. Office core, honestly, when it became popular, it had such a widespread influence on like silhouettes as a whole. And I feel like the tightly buttoned top, a double zip aesthetic and like boot cuts and like blazers and a more tailored fit and an overall more refined look. I feel like when Office Siren showed up like what in 2022, literally has not gone away. It's just kind of evolved and based around the overarching trend. Like now people wear a tabby boot with like a long pencil skirt, or people will be wearing like a brown office iron and do it up with lots of like studs and make it a bit more edgy, but like the key silhouette is like stayed. And I feel like you just have to give credit to a trend that's literally that impactful, and like we'll be seeing this office iron aesthetic for years to come. I feel like it might even be what kind of outlines the early 2020s in terms of fashion in a couple decades time. We'll see. So I'm gonna put her in Send It To Me Right Now, because I don't really have a lot of office iron pieces of any brand. See this? Send it to me right now. Okay, moving on to sequins, specifically badly done sequins. I think sequins were so popular for like a lot of the fast fashion brands just to hop on and make a crappy little mini skirt, and I've seen it done really well, but like I'm gonna put her in down, because the amount of times I've seen a bad sequin like skirt, it's just a shame. It's a shame that it became so trendy that it just became like bad, you know? So yeah, sorry to all my sequin lovers, but that's just a simple damn for me. Moving on to capris. I feel like I've come on Instagram and like given like 5 polar opposite opinions on capri trousers, and I might just go ahead and do another one. I'm gonna put her in, okay, I know, I actually apologize. I tried it out once. I like cut some trousers, so should just bought a pair of capris, because now I have some like janky half capri trousers that are fraying and no long black trousers. I feel like it looks cute, but it's like, same with the micro shorts, a lot of the time it's a fit that's like, is it cute or is she just skinny? I feel like people of all body types can style them. Like I'm like a 12-14 and I like how I styled my capris, but it wasn't giving quite the vibe that I was seeing online. In my opinion, I just don't feel like it's like a universal aesthetic enough to be like a killer trend of the year. So I'm gonna put them at K, because they were extremely relevant pair of clothing. C for capris, so it kind of makes sense. And yeah, they're cute. I just have such a love-hate relationship with capris. Moving on to buttermilk yellow as a color, I'm gonna just go ahead and put her in Send It To Me Right Now. I don't think I have to say much about that. I'm wearing the Susamusa top that I got in the summer. Literally gorgeous, stunning, need everything in that color. I feel like yellow as a whole needs to have more of a comeback next year. I don't even know if it was also a big trend. I just think I wore it a lot. So maybe this is like a trend forecast. We need more yellow. And my final ranking of 2024 trends goes to polka dot. Polka dot has made waves over the last couple months, especially with like key creators such as Love You, aka Shelly, or Susie Garvey. They wear it all the time and girls are killing it. Small brands like Susamusa and Fruity Booty, like they've all hopped on the trend, and it's like a really like specific cool girl look. And I feel as though like polka dot has to go into Send It To Me Right Now, because I feel like it's a trend that next year it's going to be even more everywhere. It's still kind of in a bit more of like a special droplet position in terms of overall trends, but like polka dot is like, it's such a funny one, because it's polka dot as a print, as I guess has been popularized in like a more retro contemporary style, and to see it come back now in such a classy and quite timeless way, it's so nice to see like a print that would have been associated with the kind of like, we can do it, like a bit more on the nose retro aesthetic. I feel like polka dot has just kind of given itself a new lease of life, I feel, in like this current generation of fashion, and I'm really excited to see what else Miss Polka Dot gets up to. I want to see, someone give me Miss Polka Dot's details. I want to chat to her and see what she has coming up. That was my 2024 tier list ranking. Let me know if you agree, and let me know if you disagree. I actually love arguing in the comments. I'm kidding. But let me know if you disagree, what I should have changed, anything else you want me to rank. I hope you liked this video of me yapping. Subscribe to my channel, follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, and follow me to the mall so we can buy some of these trends and make another video on them. Let me know as well what your predictions are for 2025, and then we can rank those and have a little discussion, dare I say. But yes, hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you next time.